What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Been getting asked this quite a bit by my, friends and fans here in Boston about the possibility of the Bruins landing Stamkos this summer, as they can create cap room by moving a couple pieces around the board and all this other shit. I'm gonna compare the Bruins and Stamkos to not an incident, but just something that happened the other night at a bar involving me. I know it was at a bar. It was just a weird anomaly. I was talking to a very beautiful 24-year-old businesswoman that really had her shit together, and looked like like Hollywood good looking. She was like an LA. She was a probably top 5 like most beautiful woman in Boston, I would say. And we're talking, and at the whole time I'm going, yes, really has no interest in me. She's just being polite. I'm not taking it personally. She's had all this shit going on. I live with my parents and like to binge drink and watch hockey to excess. But, she talked to me for an hour, but obviously left, and I went home alone to drink some more and pass out face first on my couch. That's like the Bruins and Stamkos. Stamkos got everything. He's obviously one of the best goal scorers in the league. He can go wherever he wants. He can go in whatever situation he wants. The Bruins are kind of like me, only more so, because they are an absolute dumpster fire. The team has no direction. They're not bad enough like the Leafs, where they have all this high-end, young talent. But they're also not good enough to be considered a legitimate Stanley Cup contender. What about the Bruins, regardless of the money, is appealing to Stamkos? And the other thing is, even if they did offer him the most money, which they wouldn't because they're the Bruins, there's a little thing in Massachusetts called taxes that really kind of like suck. And if my paycheck gets hit pretty hard, working in a bar, I can only imagine what it must look like for a pro athlete. The state of Florida doesn't have state income taxes. So again, that's always been my point with Stamkos, is you can sign for a little bit less and give the team cap flexibility and actually make more via the money you save via lack of state income taxes. Toronto's taxes also kind of suck too, but you have so much talent around you, and the team's so much closer to being a contender than the Bruins that, who cares? So that's my little spiel on Stamkos. Yeah, I think he'd talk to the Bruins. I think he'd give them a conversation. I mean, you look at when he broke his leg against the Bruins, a lot of the guys on the team went over to visit him. I thought was really classy. Boychuk and Charge, Claude did as well. Just one of those weird things. It was a freak accident that happened, and they went over to pay their, not pay. He wasn't dead, but to ensure he was okay. That's a bond that transcends any team. That's just respect among competitors. And again, I think there's reason for him to take the call and sit down and hear what Don Sweeney and Cam Neely have to say. But at the end of the day, nothing about this situation in Boston should be appealing for Steven Stamkos, even once again if they did offer him the most money. Now, if he was an NFL player and the Patriots called, that'd be a different story, because when Belichick calls, all right, coach, I'll be there. Let me sign on the dotted line for you. And that's all I got. Episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.